The WandaVision season finale premieres on Disney Plus tonight at midnight, and before it does, let's take a look back and rank every WandaVision theme song. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Disney 24/7. Here, it's Disney all the time, and today I'm super excited and can hardly wait for the season finale of WandaVision. I was hyped for WandaVision from the first trailer, and since then I've been watching every single episode when it premieres at midnight here on the West Coast. The show is very different from what we've seen before in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the past, but honestly, that's what I like about it so much. It's been really fun to see more of a modern twist on some older sitcoms, as well as a MCU spin on some more recent ones. Every episode, I just constantly picture how much fun this must have been to make. Every commercial, set, and of course song feels like they fit in perfectly with their respective decade. Not to mention how well each of the actors portrayed these time periods. Somebody please get Elizabeth Olsen an Emmy. She's absolutely nailed every single episode, not just in how she represents each time frame, but how she captures the tremendous grief of her character, Wanda Maximoff. Anyways, I've been talking too much, so let's get started. Quick disclaimer, there are mild spoilers in some of the theme songs, so please tread carefully, or don't. You do you, man. Without further ado, here is every single WandaVision theme song ranked.
Don't try to fight the chaos. Don't question what you've done. The game can try to play us. Don't let it stop the fun. Some days it's all confusion. Easy come and easy go. What if it's all illusion? Sit back and enjoy the show. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Through each day, so today. Let's keep it going. Though there may be no way of knowing who's coming by to play.
The 90s theme song inspired by Malcolm in the Middle comes in last. Now, I don't hate this song, but it just screams 90s in your face, and it's a very abrupt change of pace compared to the rest of the songs on this list. I can see the argument that this is an early 2000s episode as well, as it does kind of had that Zeke and Luther kind of vibe to it. Big props if you know what that show is, by the way. The song stays true to the era, but maybe a little too much. At the number 6 spot, we have the 60s WandaVision theme song called WandaVision. I would have never guessed. The theme takes influence from Bewitched, but I could also see some elements of a show like The Jetsons in there as well. I really like the elevator type music that plays in the background, and the animation is great, but the repetition of WandaVision is what really puts it lower on the list. However, the community as a whole has really come to accept this song as kind of the primary theme song of the show, as it's the main song you'll hear over on social media.
It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
And number 5 is the 2000s WandaVision theme song, W-V2000. While this episode is heavily inspired by Modern Family, the theme song sounds nearly identical to The Office, and I love it. While the visuals are super obscure and not as creative as some of the other theme songs higher on the list, that's exactly how each episode of The Office begins, so I can't really blame them for that.
You wander the world with a vision of what life could be.
But then the years come and teach you to just wait and see. Forces may try to pull us apart, but nothing can faze me if you're in my heart. Crossing our fingers, singing a song, we're making it up as we go along. Through the highs and the lows, we'll be right, we'll be wrong. We're making it up as we go along.
And there will be days we won't know which way to go.
But we'll take it higher, yeah, all our desire. When the going gets tough, when push comes to shove, we're making it up. 'Cause we got love.
We got love,
Oh, we got love.
we got love.
Baby, we got one vision.
Coming in at the number 4 spot is Making It Up As We Go Along, the theme song for the 80s themed episode. I didn't grow up in the 80s or 90s, but Full House was one of those sitcoms that was always on Nick at Night, and it was a good show to watch as a kid. Making It Up As We Go Along definitely borrows heavily from Full House, as well as Family Ties, so it feels very familiar straight away. But what I think sets the song apart are the pictures that they show of the different characters growing up. Some of my favorites include the twins having all 5 of their birthdays at once, and baby vision is something I did not know that I needed.
Just moved to town, a regular husband and wife who left the big city to find a quiet life. WandaVision. She's a magical gal in a small town locale. He's a hobby who's part machine. How will this duo fit in and pull through? Oh, are sharing a love like you've never seen. WandaVision.
Rounding out the top 3 in the number 3 spot is A Newlywed Couple, the 50s theme song. Inspired by the Dick Van Dyke Show and I Love Lucy, this intro sets the tone for how the sitcoms in WandaVision are going to play out. It's a good time and it stays true to the era it was set in.
Who's been messing up everything?
It's been Agatha all along.
Who's been pulling every evil string?
It's been Agatha all along.
She's insidious. Some perfidious that you haven't even noticed, and the pity is it's too late to fix anything now that everything has gone wrong. Thanks to Agatha, naughty Agatha.
It's been Agatha all along.
And I killed Sparky, too.
Alright, I won't lie, I saw this twist coming, mainly from the WandaVision theory videos on YouTube, but that doesn't take away from how this song is an absolute bop. The first ever theme song introduction for an MCU villain, and now I kinda want them to make one for every villain going forward. It's such a great song, and a lot of the remixes you can find are fire. But that means that coming in at the number 1 spot, we got Something Cookin' from the 70s episode.
One division. One division. We got something cooking and it's looking good. We got something cooking and who knew we could? By all great expectations, lead to complications. But it's groovy and fun. It's me and it's you. Together, 1 plus 1 is more than 2. One division. One division. Some sudden surprises come in all shapes and sizes. Bright as rainbows and sun. It's you and it's me. Together, 1 plus 1 is family. One division.
The Brady Bunch inspired episode has, at least in my opinion, the best theme song. It just puts you in such a great mood and leaves you feeling groovy. It's so wholesome and I love it, so it takes the number 1 spot. Alright, well, am I way off? Do you agree? Are you as hyped for the season finale as I am? So many questions. Let me know the answer to these questions down in the comments below. But please be courteous, don't write any spoilers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again real soon.